We are very sorry that we had some technical problem. Okay, we were in the 10 precept. Then we have to start it again. If someone wish to observe 10 precept, please recite Namo Tassa 3 times. Then we start the observing 10 precept. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Ahaṃ bante ajjaimaṃ ca divasaṃ upavasataṃ upavasāmi. Dasanga samannāgataṃ sīlaṃ samādhiyāmi. Pānātipātā vēramaṇī sikkhapaдаṃ samādhiyāmi. Adinādānā vēramaṇī sikkhapaдаṃ samādhiyāmi. Abrahmacharya vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Musāvādā vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Surāmeraya majjapamā dattānā vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Vikāla bhojanā vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Nacca gīta vādita visūka dassana vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Mālā gandha vilepana dārana mandana vibhūṣanaṭṭhānā vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Uchchāsayana mahāsayanā vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Jātarūpa rajata patiggahana vēramaṇī sikkhapadaṃ samādhiyāmi. Imāni dasaṅga sīlāni samādhiyāmi. Imāni dasaṅga sīlāni samādhiyāmi. Imāni dasaṅga sīlāni samādhiyāmi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. You already observe 8 precept or 10 precept. When we observe in sila, sila is our moral conducts, and kaya vachanan samodanan silang. It means your bodily activities and your verbal activities. We focus in the sila only your bodily activities and your verbal activities. Therefore, if you difficult to remember your precept, just you can focus your mind to or attention your bodily activities and your verbal activities. You know, when we do something, we must have some benefit for it. Otherwise, it's not. There's no any intention to do that without any result. Therefore, Supreme Buddha, teach us what are the benefit of the moral conduct or virtues or sila. Do something, we must have some benefit for it. In Mahaparinibbana Sutta, Buddha directly mentioned that there are 5 benefits of sila. Panchime Gahapateo Anisansa Silavato. That means there are 5 benefits of sila. The first one is Mahantam Bhogakkhandang Adhigacchati. That means that if somebody practice sila or the moral qualities, he can get a great increase of wealth through his diligence. It may be the money or property or something like that, or it may be the spiritual wealth, mostly spiritual wealth. And the second one is second benefit is kalyano kittisaddho abhuggacchati. A favorable reputation. If somebody the good in the moral qualities, morality, or good in bodily deeds or verbal deeds, that means that person's reputation spread everywhere. That means the people think and people concerned, your neighbors, your friends, your relatives know that you are a good person. When somebody talk nicely, talk nice things, then these people sincerely talks, or no lying somebody, no harass words, no blaming. That means the people like them. Therefore, this if somebody practice sila, his good reputation is spread everywhere. That is the second benefit. And the third one is visarado upasankamati amankubhuto. That means if that person go to some place or meet somebody, whether he's educated person, whether he's a wealthy person, whether he's whatever the social states, that person, a person who practice sila, he meet or he assembly bold and self-assured or confident deportment and without nervousness or without uncomfortable. Without uncomfortable. That means that he meets people, he stay with the other people, he stay in the society without any hesitation, without confidence, with the confidence. It means the visarado means the without any, in the Pali words is visarado, that means the without confidence. Visarado means the confidence. Amankubhuto, there's 2 words here. Amankubhuto means he can talk nicely. That means mankum is the if somebody stay without talking anything, just there is no any answers, just the without any personality, the what call his personality is not good. That means the visara, someone who practice sila, his personality is very uh, very good. He has a very good personality. That means always he's confident. There is no any hesitation with him. That is the second. That's the third benefit of sila. Then the the fourth and fifth one is a very important. That is the last two is very the important for everyone. The fourth one is asamulho kalankaroti. Is the Pali words in the Mahaparinibbana Sutta, Buddha's words. Asamulho kalankaroti. That person, when he die, he dies in mindfully, because many people, when they are going to die, they are confused, afraid, scared, they lose their mind, uh, the nervous, lot of things happening. Then if somebody's practice sila, moral qualities, according to the Supreme Buddha, he died in the mindfully. During his dying, he's not in confused. Because the thing is, when we are young age, or when we have a lot of confidence about the worldly life, we don't think about our last moment. If somebody think about, if somebody can think about our last moment, it is also in Buddhism, we have a meditation, we call it Marananusati. That means the contemplation of death. It is also kind of meditation. It is not the the thinking about the death. It is not the pessimistic. It's not the bad things. It's not for the think of the bad side of life, because if you think or not, we have to face the last moment. Everyone have to leave this place. Still the science is so developed. There are a lot of incredible things, but still no one find the solution for our death. Therefore still we have to die, no? Therefore, if you think or not, one day we have to die. Then at that moment, if somebody not afraid of dying, or not confusion of that situation, that states, that time, that is very important. If according to the Supreme Buddha, the if somebody practice morality, if somebody's sila is clean, that means if somebody practice the sila is a very without breaking the sila, that his sila is a clean sila, that means he had the his last moment is he can go to that state in mindfully, without any confusion, without any fear. That is very important result of the practice in sila. Then the last one is, the fifth one is the fifth benefit of the practice in sila is kaya sabeda param marana sugatin saggan lokang upajati. After the death, he rebirth in a happy state, in a heavenly world, or maybe a human being, maybe a heavenly being. that these are the good place for, or happy place for rebirth. Though there are some suffering as a human being, or but it still is the good place to be reborn. So this is not our first time. Because Supreme Buddhas teach us Anamatagoyam Bhikkave Sansaro Pubbha Kotina Panyayati. That means the Sansara means the birth and death circle. No one can imagine how long it, how many times we have to born and death, and no one predict. Therefore, this life is not the beginning. This life is not the last. So, according to the Buddhist teaching, after die, we have to reborn again. If you have good karma, if you accumulate good karma or merits, one of the merit is sila, then you can reborn a good place, happy place. Maybe a heavenly being, maybe a human being. Then these are the five benefit of the practicing sila. What are the benefit? Great increase of wealth. The second one is the good reputation. Third one is if that person have a good personality, wherever he go, whatever the social states, the people who meet, he can stay with that assembly without any hesitation, without any uncomfortable. The fourth one is he has mindfully, he can die mindfully or without any confuse. The fifth one is after dying, he can go to his next existence is a good place like a human being or heavenly being. These are the five benefit of practicing sila. Therefore, today is the first seal retreat in this year. That you can look back your last years, like a whole your lifetime. You can look back, and whatever good things you can remind, you have to remind. Whatever bad things you done, you must not remember these things. Just not, you don't want to try to forget it, but it is better to not to remember the bad things. Because if you remember bad things, it is also the creating bad energy or negative energy. Therefore, always we have to remember our good things. Like you practice sila, you practice dana, or if you practice meditation, these things, whatever good things you done in last years in your life, you can remember these things. And whatever you don't do, that means that if you don't do any good things, or if you miss some good things to do, then you can make a aspiration or make a wish or determination. I want to do these good things in this year. That is a good intention, a good wish to make in this seal retreat. What then the next one is, what is the significance of the Durutu full moon day? That means the January full moon day. Mostly it related to Sri Lankan history, because we have the Sri Lankan background. Then therefore the most of this full moon day related to the Sri Lankan history. There are some significant event happened in this full moon day. The most important thing is Gautama Buddha, the Supreme Buddha, first visited to Sri Lanka the Durutu full moon day or January full moon day 2500 years ago. After 9 months of his enlightenment, he visited Sri Lanka. We call it Nagadeepa. He went to solve a problem. There are the two groups started to fighting for something. Therefore, Buddha wanted to give a solution for them, or Buddha wanted to stop that fighting. Therefore, Buddha visited to Sri Lanka. The first visit of the Sri Lanka. The Buddha visited 3 times to Sri Lanka, according to our history, and even in the Indian history. This is the first time, Durutu full moon day, he visited Sri Lanka. That is, therefore, it's a very important full moon day for us. And the other important things is the Buddhist history. The second one is the Buddha there are three the religious leaders in India at that time. We call them Tunba Jatila. That means the three Jatilas. Jatila means that they have in India at that time there are a lot of religious leaders actually. In the one group, some people they have a special hat in their head. In Pali language we call it Jatila. They use some piece of cloth, and they make a wrap in the head, that we call it the Jatila. Therefore, there are three brothers near the Varanasi. We call them, first one is Kassapa, Urvela Kassapa, then the second one is Nadi Kassapa, then third one is Gaya Kassapa. These are the three brothers. They are religious leaders. Each have the first one have a 500 disciples. The second one have first one have 1,000 disciples. The first one have 500 disciples. Then the second one have 300 disciples. The third one had the 200 disciples. There are all together 1,000 disciples. Buddha knew that they can attain the nibbana, or they have the good karma. Therefore, Buddha visited them, and then after that they became the Buddha's disciples, the 1,000 disciples after 9 months of the enlightenment of the Buddha. Then after that Buddha visited Sri Lanka. After that, these three religious brothers became a Buddha's disciples with their disciples. Then after that Buddha visited Sri Lanka. And the other important thing is in Buddhist history, the first temple offering also happened this full moon day, Durutu full moon day. It is the Velu Rama, offered by the king Bimbisara at that time. The Bimbisara is the very famous king in Buddha's time. He offered the first arama, first temple to the Buddha. We call it Veluvanarama. Velu means the bamboo tree. It is the Veluvana means the bamboo forest. That is the Buddha stay a long time that temple. In the sutta, there are a lot of sutta Buddha teach at that monastery. These are the most important event happened in the Durutu full moon day. Therefore, these are the historical events happened the Durutu full moon day. It's also, we have to remember these things. Okay, now we are going to offer in the Buddha Puja. We already set up on the table the flowers, candles, incense, the soft drinks, as a gilampasa or medicinal drinks to the Buddha. We recite gathas and offer it to the Buddha now. Please recite with me. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho. විජ්ජාචරණ සම්පන්නෝ සුගතෝ ලෝකවිදු අනුත්තරෝ පුරිස ධම්මසාරති සත්තා දේව මනුස්සානං බුද්ධෝ භගවාති ස්වාඛාතෝ භගවතා ධම්මෝ සන්දිට්ඨිකෝ අකාලිකෝ ඒහි පස්සිකෝ ඕපනහිකෝ පච්චත්තං වේදිතබ්බෝ විඤ්ඤෝහිති සුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ උජුපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ ඥායපටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ සාමීචි පටිපන්නෝ භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ යදිදං චත්තාරි පුරිස යුගානි අට්ඨ පුරිස පුග්ගලා ඒස භගවතෝ ශාවක සංඝෝ ආහුනේයෝ පාහුනේයෝ දක්ඛිනේයෝ අංජලි කරණීයෝ අනුත්තරං පුඤ්ඤක්ඛෙත්තං ලෝකස්සාති වන්දාමි චේතියං සබ්බං සබ්බඨානේ සුපතෙට්ඨිතං ශාරීරික ධාතු මහා බෝධින් බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා යස්ස මූලේ නිසින්නෝව සබ්බාරි විජයං අකා පත්තෝ සබ්බං යුතං සත්තා වන්දේ තං බෝධිපාදපං ඉමේ ඒත්තේ මහා බෝධි ලෝකනාතේන පූජිතා අහං පිතේ නමස්සාමි බෝධිරාජා නමත්තුතේ ගනසාරප්පදිත්තේන දීපේන තමදංසිනා තිලෝක දීපං සංබුද්ධං පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං සුගන්ධිකාය වදනං අනන්ත ගුණගන්ධිනා සුගන්ධිනා හංගන්ධේන පූජයාමි තමෝනුදං වන්න ගන්ධ ගුණෝපේතං ඒතං කුසුම සන්තතින් පූජයාමි මුනින්දස්ස සිරිපාද සරෝරුහේ පූජේමි බුද්ධං කුසුමේන නේන පුඤ්ඤේන මේතේන ච හෝතු මොක්ඛං පුප්පං මිලායාති යතාය ධම්මේ කායෝ තථා යාති විනාශ භාවං අධිවාසේතු නෝ බන්තේ පානීයං පරිකප්පිතං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගන්හාතු මුත්තම අධිවාසේතු නෝ භන්තේ ගිලාන පච්චයං ඉමං අනුකම්පං උපාදාය පතිගන්හාතු මුත්තම කායේන වාචා චිත්තේන පමාදේන මයා කතං අච්චයං කමමේ භන්තේ භූරි පඤ්ඤ තථාගත sharing merit with the deities, heavenly being. Akasatta cha bummatta devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakkhantu loka sasanang. Akasatta cha bummatta devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakkhantu desanang. Akasatta cha bummatta devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chiran rakkhantu tvang sada. Sharing merit with departed relatives. Idang me ñātīnaṃ hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Idang me ñātīnaṃ hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Idang me ñātīnaṃ hotu sukita hontu ñātayo. Aspiration. Imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana pattiya. Imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana pattiya. Imina punya kammena mame bala samagamo satang samagamo hotu yava nibbana pattiya. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. This is the first program today. Then I am going to terminate the YouTube live cast. Then after that, after few minutes, 9:30 is the Dhamma talk in English. Nayaka Hamaduru is going to do it. So please, if you after this disconnect, you have to go to the YouTube again and find the live telecast. Thank you very much. May you have a good health, happiness, peace in mind.